one side is either for the leadership, which in my view is the easiest way to go, for the political leadership in each of the political parties to subordinate itself to the wishes and aspirations of the members of that political party. That is one. By respecting the rules and regulations of the party, by respecting, the internal democratic, procedures within the party, and importantly also agreeing to abide by, the manifesto, the intents and the intentions which the party, promises to deliver to Nigeria. That is one dimension. So the change can come from the top. That is from the leadership of these political parties and from those who are in government. Those who are in government should desist from annexing political parties to be a particular, a particular wing in their governments, both at the state, in fact, both from local government, state, to federal level. That's one major crisis. The second way out of it, which may be long run and may be very revolutionary for members of the political party to continue to insist, and force change down the throat of the leadership of the party. If that is done, and somebody was talking about, the merchandization of Nigerian politics, whereby the common people who prefer to take 500 naira and give you their votes because they will tell you that if we vote for you, we will not see you again until the next election. Yes, there is poverty in the land. Yes, there is disaffection. Yes, there are a lot of issues on ground. And it is true that our political elites are very, very undemocratic, unfair, and unjust, to the majority of the people and the political enterprise itself. But I think the most important thing is that these changes that we need in Nigeria's political parties must necessarily have their roots from within the political parties. The parties have to reorient themselves. They have to agree that they are not just mere vehicles that people can ride through to attain political power. Much more than that, they are institutions of character, culture, and political association that are expected to provide the guidelines, ways and means, and even educating people on what ought to be done. That's the only time that you will hear Nigerians talking about elections on the basis of, not on the basis of religion, region, or so on and so forth. Even in as much as I believe that these are obvious, realities that we cannot do away with. They are there everywhere, some of that. But our political party formation is tragically adulterated by the key players. It's not the common man on the street actually that is responsible, or the ordinary party member. No, he is loyal, she is loyal, she continues to, and he continues to, believe in what the political party is done. But the manipulation is actually from the top level. A situation where both the PDP, for instance, and the APC, and we can see now even the Labour Party, are unable to meet as an entity to decide or to review their activities in the areas of political influence. I think this spells a lot of danger and disaster for the entire democratic enterprise. And I'm not surprised that a lot of politicians, whether they were in power yesterday or they were not, accusing their political parties of, running away and leaving them behind. This shouldn't be the actual problem. Members, no matter their sizes, members, no matter their positions in government, must subordinate themselves to the leadership of the political parties. And the leadership of the political parties will also have to make this conscious efforts to know that they are supposed to direct the governments that are elected under their platforms, not vice versa. But they will not do that because they are mainly funded, like I said, by the governments. This is not what's happening. This is not what you get virtually, in every serene political atmosphere. So we need to change. And if we don't change, I am also of the view that we are putting the democratic enterprise at a great risk, because you cannot have democracy under the Western liberal conception without political parties. And then democracy within political parties is what informs democracy at local and national levels. If you don't have internal democracy in the political party, then it is not likely that you are going to have free, fair, and credible elections, because people that are contesting elections will not respect the views of the people. And that's why our elections have become a matter of life and death in Nigeria. And we have to change this. If we don't change this, I assure you we are going to bequeath a legacy that will be unfortunate to the generation that, are yet unborn.